All right, same gym, same schools. We flip over to the boys' side, though, and Prince, these two teams don't like each other.
No, they don't.
A little rivalry here. I'd say it's a little bit intense. Central Noble, Busco. Central Noble beat them in the NECC tournament, the rematch tonight. And Prince, this man's mullet is pretty good, and he can shoot it, too.
It's got to be the hair. Feathered and lethal.
Maluli, big fan of Luke McClure's hair. Sawyer Yoder can shoot, too. You saw 1-3. How about another for Mr. Yoder from the left wing? He had 18 points on the night. This one back and forth all game. Jackson Paul, pull up, take some of that home with you. He had 23 points. First half was close, but in the second it was all Cougars. Connor Asijian doing what he does, putting the ball in the bucket. He finished with 20 on the night. Central Noble goes on to win 67-54.
Final NECC stop comes back at Paul Bateman Gymnasium. Lakeland boys paying Garrett a visit. Railroaders just 2-10 on the season coming in tonight, but showing some fight early. That's junior Jason Bailey scoring.
Always got to watch the inbounder.
Yes, off the little give and go off the inbounds. Garrett down just 2 right there in the first, but the Lakers start to get some separation from there. Braden Bontrager walks into the transition 3. That puts Lakeland up 5. Later, more from Bontrager. How about another 3-ball off the bounce?
Cross.
You betcha.
And take some
Splash.
of that. Yep.
Lakers, they go on to win this one comfortably, 58-42 the final.
Back to Mark Sheff Gymnasium, some boys SAC action. The state's top-ranked team in Class 4A, Homestead, looking to stay unbeaten, visiting Northrop. And as you probably guessed, this thing was pretty much all Sparty. Third quarter, just getting whatever they want out there. Luke Goody, short baseline jumper, game high 25 for the future Fighting Illini. Later on, Goody, he didn't miss much tonight, but when he did, Grant Simmons was there for the stick back. 20 points on the night for Simmons. He had that huge shot against LN on Saturday, makes it a 27-point game. Lone bright spot on the night for the Bruins was number 12 in white. Devin Campos hits the 3 there. He had a team high 21, but too much firepower for the Spartans. Fletcher Lawyer. Prince, this dude, you and I were talking, he is probably the front runner for Mr. Basketball next season. He and Goody and Simmons combined for 69 points. Fletcher had 24 as Homestead rolls to their 17th straight win, 83-53 your final.
Hey, let's head back on over to Snyder. Panther boys also hosting Carroll tonight. Panthers able to get some separation early. Jade Moore drops the defender, hits the little step back triple, 12 points for him on the night. Later on, you're going to see Aiden Lambert. No on the first try, but this is why you stick with things, kid. Tyler Harding there for the board, finds Lambert, and he's going to get to the cup for 2 of his team high 15. You can make it a 4-point game right there, but the Panthers could not contain a young man by the name of Jalen Jackson.
Hey, I've been trying to tell people. This dude, not to be messed with.
No. Jalen Jackson right there off of the miss from Sam Stricker, and then the beautiful head fake gets his defender in the air, gets to the cup. 35 points, 8 boards for Mr. Jackson. Carroll stays unbeaten in SAC play. They win a tight one tonight, 65-63, your final from Kilmer Court.
Hey, this is an intriguing matchup.
Yeah,
Concordia, one of the hottest teams in the city. They've won 3 straight, taking on a Northside team that's coming off a big upset win over Leo. Legends led at the half. Third quarter, Concordia trying to mount a comeback. Luke Speckard, 3 of his team high 17. But Northside goes on a big run after that, and it's sparked by this kid. We talked about good freshmen earlier in the city. This kid's probably the best of them all. Breonte Johnson, the tough off-balance finish. Yeah, he's got that in the bag. And then moments later, the freshman in transition, step through, bucket, plus the foul. Tate finishes with a game-high 21 points. Northside goes up 9. Later, more from the Legends. Tell you what, Gary Andrews' team would not want to play this group right now. No. They are playing good basketball. Rodney Woods, the finish, count it plus the foul, make it 2 straight dubs for Northside, 73-62 your final.
So coming into tonight, there was a huge logjam in the middle of the SACP. Northside, Concordia, Dwenger, and Southside, all a part of it. Saints taking on the Archers this evening, looking for a little clarity there.
Yeah.
And just like the Northside Concordia game, this one a back-and-forth affair. Pick it up first quarter. Saints dump it inside to Owen Shively. Good patience from the big fella. Other end, Archers with an answer. Ashton Johnson shovels it off to Keith King. Catch and shoot triple is pure. Southside takes a 2-point lead. Back comes Dwenger. Once again, they get it inside. This time, it's Rocco Sioka, one of my favorites on the gridiron. Can play a little bit of hoop, too. Going to work down on the block. Drops it right over the rim, but Southside just too much on this night on their home court. Austin Jordan attacking the rack. 2 of his 11. Archers win 54-43.
All right, make our way back down to Wayne. Defending SAC champion Bishop Luers still looking for its first conference win this season. So too, though, is Wayne. And it's the Generals getting off to a fast start in this one. Jannard Freeman bangs the 3. Wayne opens the game on a 9-2 run. You can see they're fired up, but Bishop Luers battles back. Knights able to break the Generals' press here. Beautiful pass from Nayland Thompson. Sets up an easy bucket for Devon Dowdy. Later in the first quarter, it's Thompson delivering another dime. This time, Isaac Zay on the layup, pulls Luers within 3. This one back and forth all night, came down to the final possession of the game, but ultimately, it's Donnie Moore and the Generals who come out on top. Wayne earns its first SAC win, 66-63 your final. Luers still looking for that elusive first conference victory.
Tough year for the Knights and company. Hey, let's hit up some NLC territory. Warsaw hosting Northwood tonight. And yeah, both student sections ready and rowdy.
Good to see fans back in the, oh my goodness, hey,
there we go. Low scoring first quarter. Bishop Walters airs it out to put the Tigers up by 3 from that shot beyond the arc. Panthers stay right with them. Cade Brenner gets the lucky bounce off the rim for his 3-pointer to go. Northwood kept it tight throughout the game, but Warsaw, they would get the upper hand on offense tonight. Judas Mfukwe gets the roll. Warsaw wins 47-42.
All right, some funky stuff going on with that video. Let's go to a different one. Concord, Wawa C. First quarter, that was Peyton Fish through the lane. Concord jumps out to an early lead on their home floor. Both teams playing the half-court game tonight. Nice play for Wawa C. That was Grant Brooks with the bucket, other end. Concord throws it down low to Zaven Koltikian. No way I said that name right. Sorry, buddy. Concord wins 40-36.
And it is now time for our play of the night, and you're going to see Taylor Gerke, the handles.
I love that's what you miss about the crowd is when something like that happens, the collective, oh!
Yeah.
She broke her ankles.
Yes, she sure did. You see it there in a little bit of slow-mo. Kicks it out to Bailey Kellum, too. 20 points for Miss Kellum. The NECC champs win easily tonight over rival Lakeland. I'm looking forward to sectionals.
Yeah, I mean, really good. I mean, we were talking earlier this week, particularly in 3A. Yeah. We've got 5 area teams, Norwell, Jay County, Angola, Concordia, Garrett, that you feel like all have a legitimate chance to make a run. So particularly that class is going to be really fun to watch.
It sure is.